Hello, welcome back to my channel once again. Here is Lady Field Blog. So today I will be talking about the power of silence. So when you interact very well with people, you start to notice difference in the character of people. When you mingle in the midst of people, among your colleagues, among your classmates, in your neighborhood, wherever you're living, that is now when you really notice that there are some people whose mentality you can't describe it. Some people talk a lot. We should learn to recognize silence. There is power in keeping silence sometimes. There are people who talk too much and end up in exposing their secrets, their plans, their future to their enemies without even knowing it. You don't always have to get yourself into conversation with people. No, you must not. You will end up dishing out food to your enemies. They may be your friends today and your enemies tomorrow. There's something you must know when dealing with people. Not everyone is interested in your plans. Not everyone. So you should learn to keep some things to yourself. Keep your decisions. Keep information about yourself to yourself. You don't have to speak for people to hear you all the time. I believe that it is better to keep quiet sometimes. It's when you keep quiet, when people don't know things about you, I think they will appreciate you more. I have had experience where people I thought that are my friends. I feel so comfortable with them. I talked with them, I laughed with them. As time goes on, and I noticed that was the worst mistake in my life. And now learn how to keep quiet when I am in the midst of some certain people. I now learn how to change the topic when it is getting so personal. I now learn how to hold to current affairs, social events. When I have inquisitive minds or inquisitive ears around me. You don't have to be a parrot in life. Insecurity speaks so loud. When one is insecure, when one is not, is not comfortable with the way he or she is feeling, when one is not, at peace with herself or with himself, that's when one starts to, start proclaiming things about him or herself as if the person is preaching gospel. You don't have to speak so loud about your achievements in life. Let your achievement speak for itself. Let those achievements speak for itself. You don't have to tell somebody your blessings is not for everyone. Not everybody should know things going on in your life. Let me give you an example. Do you know there are some celebrities who have succeeded in hiding their private lives from paparazzi and the media. It's only what they feed us with that we know about them. If they don't tell you the color of their pants, you wouldn't know. If they didn't post what they ate yesterday in Instagram or in Facebook or in whatever social media they're making use of, or in Twitter, we wouldn't know about it. I know talking is thinking loud. Talking is sharing ideas. Talking is clarifying issue. But sometimes we do it all wrong. We should be guided whenever we are communicating with one another. We should be guided whenever we are given information about us, information about our loved ones, information about what we do, information about everything that revolves around us. We should guide ourselves against giving so much information to people, especially those ones we call our friends. He or she may be your friend today and your enemy tomorrow. So that's why it's not so good giving us so much information about you. Like I said before, your blessings are not for everyone. Wise people have quiet confidence. But emotional, unstable people feel the need to broadcast their life to people. Feel the need to broadcast their achievements to people. Feel the need to, to shout loud at the mountaintops what they have achieved. Guide your life against giving information to people who those information are not so relevant. We should also avoid showing off. When you show off about things you have, indirectly, you're making a fool of yourself, I must tell you. You don't have to show off for people to acknowledge you, or for people to please you, to be, or for people to welcome you into their lives, or for people to, to learn to be with you. If you are the type trying to, to change the way the way people see things about you in order to please them, then you have a problem. You should change your life only when you're doing something wrong. Then you should try and change for good. But when you're doing everything good, then trying to force yourself on people is wrong. It's going the wrong direction. You don't need to show off for people to accept you. When you are quiet and living a modest life, it appears to you that they don't notice you. They do. They do. Human beings have complex nature. We are too complicated. We love pretending. They do. They don't notice you. But they pretend as if they didn't notice you. You don't bother yourself about that. Later, you will know that they really notice you. And you will know when they will start showing you respect. You'll be wondering what is going on. You don't really have to show off for people to notice you. You don't really have to show up for people to appreciate you or respect you. You can learn a lot from people by just, paying attention to them and listening to them. I mean it. You can learn a lot from people. You must not always defend yourself for people to, to recognize you. Somebody tells you, wow, you don't have this, you don't have this. Then you run and empty your account in order to provide that, to show them that you have it. It doesn't worth it. You must not always defend yourself also with words. When, some people are tricksters. Sometimes they force you, without you knowing, to say things that you wouldn't have said under normal circumstance. Let me give you a tip. You must not defend yourself always with words. When you keep your cool, when you are quiet, when you keep silent, you've given the people this feeling that you have, better thoughts in mind. You must not always defend yourself with words. If you are just visiting my channel for the first time today, I will appreciate if you just click on that subscribe button and click again the alert bell that will always notify you whenever I upload a video. Please subscribe. I would love to have you in my channel. Thank you and God bless.